guys, welcome back to Travel with Hammock. I am Navya, your host for today, and we are on this beautiful journey through Kazakhstan with Vishak here. We have till now done day 4, which was pretty easy going, nice. We had good food and some sweet tea, like fruit tea.
Yeah.
And after that, this is the final day, day 5. Let's go. So tell me about it, Vishak. Starting day 5, how was it?
Day 5 was like, we left the room only by around 11 o'clock types. So we took it a little easy. Yeah. So we went to this national park called Almarasan.
Yeah. Day 5, we're going to Ili Alatau National Park, Almarasan, and Kok Tobe.
So it's about just 15 kilometers from the Almaty city center.
Yeah.
So when I say 15 kilometers, it just takes 10 minutes there.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
roads are
God.
so good. I mean, that's all it is, right? I mean, so the travel there is not that tiring, actually speaking, other than when you head to say Serene Canyon or after Serene Canyon also the roads were good. After that, when you were going to Kolsai Lake and all that is when it gets difficult. Otherwise, I mean, travel-wise, I mean, you don't really feel tired, right? And then, we went to Almarasan National Park. So there is this hot springs actually.
Okay.
So you have to walk around 10-15 minutes up the stream. So we did not do that. So we just went till the waterfront. So we clicked some pictures and beautiful place again. Everyone should actually go. It's nice. So and we went to the Ayusai Gorge. I mean, so Ayusai Gorge is around hardly 10 minutes from there again.
Okay.
Right? I mean, so this Ayusai Gorge is also called as Bear Gorge.
Why the name Bear Gorge?
Bear Gorge because there was this Eurasian brown bears. They used to spot, they've spotted it long back. I mean, now,
Not now.
Now there is nothing. You might bump into fellow travelers, no bears. So we went there. I mean, so that again, Beck was telling, it will be super crowded during weekends.
Okay.
Because a lot of localates come there during weekends for picnic because it's very close to Almaty city.
Yeah.
So it was not at all crowded when we went. So we went. There's a visitor center. We went there. And then from there, you can actually trek around 10-15 minutes and 700-800 meters actually.
Yeah.
There's a waterfall. We actually did not go there also. We skipped it. Yeah.
So you took the literal meaning of taking it easy this time.
Absolutely. And then we were coming down. I mean, there was this Almaty Dam actually there.
Okay.
So Ayusai Dam.
Dam.
So yeah. So just to I mean, it's kind of under construction only.
Okay.
So they were planning to complete it by 2023. In fact, I mean, I mean, by the looks of it, I don't think it is still done.
Okay.
But I mean, I could see some water there.
Huh.
Yeah, but still the work is going on, I believe. And then from there, we wanted to, I mean, our agenda for the day was to go to Qazaq Auyl restaurant.
Okay.
So the restaurant...
from day 1.
Yes. So, which Beck tried to book. I mean, so he was asking me when to book this time. I mean, so we told around 2 o'clock, like that. So we were done much earlier than that actually, because we took everything okay,
Yeah,
we'll
shakats.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we called up, I mean, we booked also. So we called up and asked can we come a little early? Then we went a little early itself. So this is in the Mediu district, which is where Shimbulak is, right?
Yeah,
we used to go to Shimbulak, right? So we went there again, short distance. So we went there and while going, I mean, I could see the gondolas were not moving.
Okay. So good
yes,
decision.
Yeah, validated. So Beck was not bullshitting. Yeah. So yeah. So we went. So we went to the restaurant. I mean, it is Qazaq Auyl. Auyl means village, I think. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought the literal meaning of owl.
No. It's Ayuyl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's a spelling. Yeah. So we went there, and it is you are back. It is completely you were transported into the old world charm of the nomads and how Kazakhs were. It was like that. I mean, so
it did justice to the name.
Absolutely. So apparently, the whole restaurant, the whole house sort of the construction, it's like yurt style. It's that's their their tent right. So the whole thing was moved from some other place. Yeah,
Okay.
the whole building was there. I mean, the house was there long. I mean, I think built before 1950s itself, and the owner transported it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
In its entirety.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
What, yeah. So when we entered the restaurant, I mean, we could feel we are back in that era, right? Like the nomadic era itself. We could see the house back. A treasure chest was kept there. There were sweets kept there. So and the tradition, right? Sweet tradition. Yeah. So we entered, and on the right hand side we could see people sitting down on the floor and having food.
Yeah.
And on the left hand side there is a proper dining facility as well, right? So
choose your comfort.
no, we had a table booked on the left side. I mean,
Okay.
though I asked them if we could sit there,
Yeah.
and they told it's booked out completely. So we went and sat there. So I did speak to the chef there and to understand how this whole cooking process is and all that. I mean, so they have beshwarmak, their national dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So beshwarmak means 5 fingers.
Okay.
Yeah. So the nomads used to eat with fingers. I mean, like how Indians do.
Yeah.
So that's how the name came beshwarmak, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Then they have their fried dough. All that.
Everywhere we have that.
Yes, absolutely. And then the horse meat sausages.
Yeah.
And we took our seat, and then service staff came. All of them well dressed and well spoken, and they came like super attentive, and all traditional dishes. And I ordered something like a lamb, which is cooked for like some 36 hours.
36 hours. Oh my God.
Slow cooked for 36 hours. And when I was trying to cut it, it was just peeling off.
Okay.
The meat
It
was
like
so
soft and
Yeah,
tender.
my God, it was too good. And then we had some barbecue also, and the dishes which we tried there. Our host will explain about it.
Chicken with lemon and beef yogurt, simmered to lamb paste with a mashed potato and cheese and under the date sauce. Either ribeye steak, 200 grams, well done.
And the host was very kind. Looking at how enthusiastic we were, she gave a complete walkthrough of the whole place. I mean, a tour of the whole place. Because explained about everything and the kitchen, everything. She showed us around everything pretty much. And then they have a lot of art installations, paintings, a lot of stuff like that. And then we had a dessert also. And then they gave us a complimentary dessert as well.
I must try.
Yeah. So it was nice. I mean, the overall experience was really good. And again, people going there, this is a must-do, Qazaq Auyl. I mean, I did not see a lot of people putting this up in their itinerary or anything like that. This I got to know only because Karina mentioned about it. So I really, really suggest you all to go and try this place. I mean, it was lovely. I mean, the ambience, the food, the service, everything top-notch. I mean, rave reviews on Google as well. You can check it out. Yeah.
So I hope you guys are taking notes.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we headed to Kok Tobe Mountains. So it's called actually Green Hill. Kok Tobe means green hill or blue hill or something like that.
Some color.
Yeah. I exactly don't remember. Yeah, some color. Yeah. So Beck took us to the cable car station, which is next to the Kazakhstan hotel itself.
Okay.
Yeah. And right from Almaty you can access, right? I mean, so otherwise if you're going by road, you have to go around 9.2 kilometers.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
This you get an elevation gain of around, I think, around 500 meters or something like that. And around 2 kilometers is a cable car. You pay 5,000 tenge per head, and you are up there.
Oh, pretty easy.
Yeah,
Good.
it's I think less than 10 minutes ride. But it's beautiful. Actually, it's worth experiencing it.
Yeah, you get to see everything.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
panoramic view of the whole city, and then you can see the Trans-Alta mountain range as well. So, but while we were going up, it was slowly getting darker.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was I would suggest to go a little earlier so that you can actually view. So, and also not just that, I mean, that day there was a lot of fog actually. Start fogging up. So that's why we couldn't see much actually.
winter was also
yeah. But still, I mean, we could see a little bit. But then, from the city, you could actually see the amount of trees, greenery in the city itself, right? I mean, and then you start from the city, you start seeing getting into the forest.
Yeah.
And then you go up the mountain, right? I mean, imagine something like it in the city itself. Imagine having a cable car starting from Brigade Road, connecting right up to say something like Nandi Hills or something like that, right? So it was something like that, right?
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy.
Absolutely, right? So and we went up there. There are many cafes, and the first thing which attracted our eye was the upside down house.
Okay, there was one in the top
there
of
was
it.
an upside down house. I mean, so you had to pay some 3,000 or 3,500 tenge for entry there separately. But it was fun. You could click a lot of pics. And we did click some pictures and put it up. I mean, people were looking at our post and they were asking so we felt like our phone was upside down and all that. Yeah, it was fun actually, and especially for kids. I mean, they will definitely love it.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then there was a Ferris wheel. And then there was one place dedicated for Beatles where the boys were actually there. Their statue was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So good.
And then you could go around. I mean, there were a lot of recreational activities as well. I mean, it's like a proper.
I feel like wherever you have been, there have been a lot of recreational activities. as
Absolutely.
such, yeah.
And there is some small zoo kind of thing also.
Okay.
Yeah, where you could see some animals.
Okay.
Like very few, I would say, like, you can, like, hardly any, like, 4 or 5, that's it.
Yeah, but still for kids it's entertaining.
Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I mean, so it's like a place where locals go, actually speaking. So that's what it was. And we roamed around, even Beck was along with us. So we were asking Beck to, like, actually join us into the upside down house also. Then he was like, no, bro, I'll stay out. I want to go with my kids.
Yeah.
So he has never gone there inside.
Okay.
So he was telling, like, I've like, promised to myself that I will go only along with my kids there. First time when I go, I'll go with my kids type.
That's
I was
so
like,
sweet.
okay, yeah. A very sweet guy,
Yeah.
actually speaking. I'm still in touch. Yeah. So we went, I mean, so he was waiting outside, and then we went around the whole place. I mean, he was also accompanying us, walking around, and then we came. So we took the like the cable car back, and it was fun again to see, like, we could see the ring road actually,
Okay.
like how, like, it was peak traffic hours, and
So those
how,
picnic lights.
how disciplined they were actually on the road. We could actually see line discipline. Oh, man, crazy. Like, it like, I mean, it was, though it is so much, I mean, though there was so much traffic, it's so organized.
Yeah.
Right? It was so fresh to see, fresh to look at, right? And then we came down. While we were going up also, we could actually see the Kazakhstan hotel and all that. I mean, so we were
Yeah.
going above that actually.
Yeah.
It was like that, yeah. Then we got back, and then we had a lot more time in our hands because our flight was at like 1 in the night. I mean,
Okay.
like early in the morning types. So then we had to go to the airport only by 11ish. So then we told him, I mean, take us to a mall. And then we went, we wanted to buy something for him actually. In fact, we wanted,
Okay, that's a
yeah, we wanted to, I mean, in fact, he also bought us something.
Oh.
Yeah. So he bought me one shot glass
Okay.
and some artifacts for my wife. Yeah, so it was nice actually.
So something to remember
Yeah,
him
absolutely.
by.
Like, and then we went and we bought some clothes for his kids. That's what we did. Yeah. So he was very happy actually. He was really happy. He was also telling, like, this is the first time a guest is giving me some gift. So he was telling me. So I, in fact, I mean, I wanted, like, whenever I go actually to a trip like this, so I make it a point. I mean, if we are dealing with some locals, I mean, do something for them. I mean, especially the guides. So I mean,
Especially the guys who are this good.
absolutely, right? Like, they also, like, like, talk good about us Indians, right?
Yeah.
Like, though we have a very good name out there internationally as Indian tourists, right? So yeah, I mean, that's something which we did. So apart from that, and he dropped us in the airport, and then another incident I can remember is, like, while we were going to this one Serene Canyon.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one stopover for freshening up actually. So I went and used the loo, and while I was coming out, I mean, there was one old lady standing there. I mean, she was asking, like, you had to pay. I mean, so you pay like 100 tenge and then go in, right? I mean, so she was asking, like, then I gave her like 1,000 tenge.
Yeah.
So I'm not bragging about it. Why I'm mentioning about it is, like, so when I gave the 1,000 tenge to her, I mean, she almost had tears in her eyes. So it's like, there are these, like, a lot of housekeeping staff actually working tirelessly to keep the public facilities clean. It's best than, like, going out and begging, right? I mean, so they're doing a wonderful job actually speaking. I mean, so so it's good that you tip them, right? I mean, so
So
they'll also
guys, hope you be mindful when you're using any public restrooms, any
Absolutely.
restrooms as such. They're also human beings. They're also working relentlessly.
Absolutely.
So I hope you keep it in mind.
Absolutely. And then, I mean, like, how we became so close with Beck also was first day, right?
Yeah.
First day itself, I mean, like, he took a wrong turn,
Yeah.
right? I mean, so we were so much in our conversation that he took a wrong turn. Right behind, there were cops.
Oh.
Yeah, right behind, there were cops. I mean, they did find him. So I kind of told him, bro, I mean, let's Dutch. So we kind of split. Like, we took it, like, both of us divided and took the fine. So he was like, no, bro. I was like, no, it's okay, fine. I mean, so that's how it all, I mean, I think, I mean, that's where the trust got built.
Yeah.
And then we became really good friends. And yeah, now we have a Kazaki brother. So I keep telling him, like, whenever we come there, like, the first person we call would be you. Yeah, it was wonderful. Like, overall, it was an amazing experience. And thanks to Hammock for like, facilitating this, putting this together. It was wonderful. I mean, next time, I'm sure, like, I'm going to have, like, plan for a longer vacation and, yeah, and take it easy.
Yeah, a little bit chill.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I guess this sounds like a wonderful trip. Like,
Absolutely.
a little hectic, but wonderful still nonetheless.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, looking forward to more trips like this with Hammock. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
All right.
guys, how do you like it? Please let us know. And this was the entire trip. Walk with us through Kazakhstan and Vishak.
Thank you.